Hello, everyone. So, we've got a very exciting session today. So, we've got Daniel Wong here again. And yeah, we're going to do a live Path of Dharma mentoring and healing session. So, this is your path to finding your inner peace, your happiness, your dream life, and to live as God. And the intention today is really like connecting into our spiritual guides, our higher self. And really, so the intention is around what Daniel just told me before. So around like writing blocks, content creation, around that. So assuming like around the business as well. And yeah, anything else coming through, or that's the main focus today?
Yeah, like I do really well at in-person networking and direct referrals, but I know I can do a lot more with, stepping out into social media more and creating consistent content, which I tend to get overwhelmed because there's so much for me to speak to. I don't know where to get started often, and then I just like don't start, right? And then
Sounds good, mate. So, I forgot to hit record. So we'll hit record and I'll do that little recap again. But you ready to go?
yes, indeed.
All right. Ready, steady, spaghetti. Hello, everyone. So we got a very special session today. So we got the amazing Daniel Wong. So he's a human design expert, analyst, qualified as well, looks in gene keys as well, and really helps you to kind of find your true self as well. He's an amazing person, an amazing healer. So first up, if you resonate with his energy as well, I'll leave his links below. So definitely get in contact with him. You can watch the previous podcast as well, which will be launching soon, where we talk more in depth about his story and everything he does as well. You just met his little bubba there. An amazing mum just took him there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do an exchange and we're going to record this. It's going to be live. So firstly, I'm going to be the healer and Daniel's going to be the receiver in this session. And then next one, we're going to reverse the roles and get into the human design and gene keys and all that amazing stuff as well. So this is a live Path of Dharma mentoring and healing session. So this is your path to finding your inner peace, your happiness, your dream life, and to live as God. And today the intention is so really connecting into spiritual guides, higher self, and it's really regarding writer's block, if you guys ever had that, content creation around the business and getting to the next phase of that as well. So Daniel was just saying he's good at the in-person networking, marketing, that side of things, but now he's feeling the call to the next stage of the business as well. And yeah, anything else you'd like to mention as well? All good. We all covered it all.
Yeah, because most of my business is so far had been direct contact and referrals. So now I do want to broaden my reach. And yeah, I've had a resistance to social media, frankly, because I don't want to get attached or addicted to, well, frankly, just the nature of it. So I definitely have a little resistance to spending so much time on it. And just like I just have so many topics and subjects I want to speak on. And then I get bogged down in my mind. It's like, what do I want to be known for? Or should I focus on a niche or like just do content and human design, for example? So it's a little challenging for me to decide often what to focus on and where to start.
Perfect. Very, very good. All right, mate. So what's coming through? So I have your permission to connect into your spiritual guides, soul, family, higher self as well. Very, very good. All right, mate. So what's coming through is we're going to focus a bit on the strategy first. Yeah. So things to go, different techniques and this and that. Then they're asking me to show you as well how that you can connect into them too. So we'll, of course, when we do the session, so I'll show you how to do it as well. You got like pen and paper as well?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
perfect. So you can show you how to do like automatic writing, how to connect to them. And as well, they're saying the biggest thing as well is you're still coming from the identity, yeah, of like Daniel, and that it's still that kind of the next level of that kind of, like I said, ego, there's different words, but it's just that identity. And it's that higher level one that like we call spiritual ego before, or just that higher identity. Yeah. So that coming from that perspective, that's what's leading to the writer's blocks and the content, the doubt, do I do this or do I do that? So I think it's really coming beyond that and really living from your higher self, this higher awareness or your true God self, and truly coming from there, then you'll really get into that flow state like Michael Jordan or any of those people as well. So ultimately, and that's really what I teach, is like live as God, that everything ultimately comes back to that. But don't worry, we're going to go over the strategy, that side first. So you have, because it's two aspects. So it's, yes, most importantly, coming to the God self and living from there. I feel that's the meaning of life. That's the purpose of life. That's ultimately why we're here, even beyond the business and all these things as well, because that will come and go. But that's the ultimate realization and staying in there. And what you'll notice is you'll be really good like with clients, and you'll tap into that, or maybe with your kid and certain areas, but then there's certain areas that we're not used to, or that the voice will slip in again. Yeah. So firstly, like, so just bring awareness. Who was asking that question as well? Yes. So the first step, so bringing into that awareness that.
Yeah.
So was it thought that slipped in, the identity that? Is it like projecting into the future? There's a time and place, of course, so that's why we're going to go into strategy. But the root cause of it, if you follow down to that, is that's what's coming up. And ultimately, if you can live in that God state, that true presence, being in that feeling state, and it's just trusting your intuition, that even you can move in beyond needing a coach or this or that. It's still good to have that, and I think it's good initially until you can kind of get to that place. And I'm going to continue to have coaches for life as well, because they add factors in that. But ultimately, if you can kind of go beyond that and just really trusting yourself and that, but it's the mind that's coming in, doubting, do I do this? Do I do that? Is this going to work? Like I said, the beliefs about social media as well. So questioning where you're picking those up as well. So those little blocks as well. But if you kind of realize that everything comes from, are you living in that true awareness? Yes, because this awareness is silent. Yeah, it's shapeless. It's not an identity, Daniel trying to get somewhere, or Daniel trying to get the next level of business. That's there, so there's nothing wrong with it, sort of judging it, but it's like beyond that. So that awareness, the inner peace. The awareness doesn't want anything, doesn't need anything. There's no right, there's no wrong. There's nothing that will complete it, nothing that will take away from it as well. And we're going to go over some practical tips, how to like be very aware. And even I just want to be transparent with you. I'm not here all the time. Yeah, but it's just, I'm getting quicker and quicker, just catching myself when I come out of it. And then just, okay, oh, so I'm out, fine, perfect, deep breath. And I'll show you the tools and techniques, how to get here. Come here, awareness. So as I'm talking to you, good, no voice. I'm aware of you, but I'm in my feeling sense. So I'm focusing on feeling my breath, my sensations equally. Yeah, sometimes I can take you into things and stuff can come up, but eventually you come there, a space opens up. Yeah, so rather than, here's the game, Daniel is the character in here on a coaching session with Sam in the TV screen of life, or the illusion, or the Maya, or the dream, or whatever you want it. But it's still real life. It's still important. Yeah. That Daniel in this screen of life is a lot of areas are going right, this and that, but this is the new challenge. And there's, for the rest of your life, there's always something. There's always the next level of growth. Yes, Daniel's in a stage of infinite expansion. And that even includes your soul, high self, spiritual guides, all this in here as well. Yeah. So, but you're lost in there. Yeah. It's like Neo waking up in the Matrix, questioning reality. This issue happens, this issue. There's always going to be something as well. Yeah. And that's the struggling. And it's still coming from that. So the writer's block. Yeah. The doubt, do I create this? Do I do that? Oh, I thought social media was bad, that's why I didn't do this. Oh, but I experienced some people using social media is really good and they can reach more people. Whatever it is, yeah. But still realize it's thoughts coming up, and it's the identity. To that, the only thing that in this TV screen, yeah, it appears we're two separate people, even though we're talking about the right thing. About God, trying to make the world a better place, trying to serve humanity, becoming a better person, working with coaches, this or that. Yeah, so it's a positive version of, let's not call it the ego, but like the identity. Yeah, it's nothing wrong. Daniel Wong is a fucking awesome person. Like, I really resonate with you. Yeah, like I feel a calling, like for us to collaborate, to work together. Yeah, so it's a really cool person. Yeah, same as me. Like, I like certain things, like, do you know what I mean? So, but that's good. So not judging that side of you, because again, that's the voice coming in the back door. And it's very simple, yeah. But that is the root cause of the writer's block. Yeah, that it's still coming from a place of trying. Yeah, trying to get somewhere that you're not there yet. And again, I experience it daily. Yeah, so it's an ongoing thing. Even enlightened masters like Eckhart Tolle or Muji or all these people as well, Jesus or things like that, or Buddha or that, you still have that aspect of you. Yeah, but it's just there, like, just more aware when it comes up. So understanding, like, okay, you're sitting here, do you know what I mean? I know it's your work hours here and that, here, and just be aware as you first come up, there will be the thoughts like, oh, I got to write this content. I got to do this, I got to do that. So still be aware of it, and still you get great ideas coming up. Yeah. But now it's discernment between, you're going to have the identity voice, and there's going to be like a fearful side to the identity voice, but there's going to be a positive side to the identity voice. Still can get a lot of good ideas and stuff from here, but there's other voices too. There's your higher self. Yeah, if you're starting getting into talking to your spiritual guides as well, your spiritual guides are constantly coming in wanting to talk to you, communicating to you with angel numbers, with little feathers or little synchronicities, little signs in this reality. Yeah. And that this reality is an energetic projection of who we truly are on the inside. So the first step, rather than the content creation, we're going to come up with more and more strategies for that as well. But it's taking one step back. That's still coming from the external. Yeah, I still see the body, the vessel, the avatar as the external. Yep, the thoughts, the emotions. Yep, the thoughts of wanting to do something, get somewhere, even the goals, the aspirations, the dreams. This still part of this. Yes, and so the first step is remembering, because it's very subtle. When we're dreaming, Yeah, we go back there. It's like the avatar. When they sleep, they kind of go back to the other reality as well. We go to these higher dimensions or wherever it is. But as soon as we wake up, yeah, so even me, wake up. Okay, my thoughts really tired. Okay, the thoughts are like, okay, what time is it? All right, so I got this thing with Daniel. Okay, so I've got to do Google AdWords. I got to finish this. I got to do that. What am I going to do? As soon as I realize, okay, I'm going in my mind. Okay, first thing I wake up, feel the breath, feel the sensations, feeling sense. Yeah, so even as we're going, focus on feeling. There'll be a time for questions in a bit, or if questions come up, let me know as well. But just being aware, in this present state, we are automatically, so that's God, connected to God. And this is the awareness, yes? And there's a space, and it's almost the awareness of the awareness. Even here, they can be like, oh, yeah, well, I know what Sam, I am being aware. And it's thinking about being aware. And okay, I'm aware. Okay. Feeling, oh, Sam, yeah, okay, that's right. The voice will say, like, oh, yeah. That's right. Feel. Oh, just be aware. Oh, is this awareness? Yeah, I'm awareness. Yeah, is this what Sam meant? Oh, I'm doing it. This is it. Or after the session, what a great session. Right? Sam's such a good guy. I'm so grateful, whatever it is. Could be different, yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Back to my thing. Do you know what I mean? The writer's block. And then next time you're sitting down, the voice. Just feel awareness. But it's not working. What's going on? This, Even that voice. Yeah, and you see how it talks a lot and this and that, and it's kind of goes into it until it switches into a really negative. Yeah, because maybe I'm thinking, catch up with friends, I had this, and I'm canyoning, and then I fall off and die. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, back to it. So it's this discernment, like, when am I getting lost in the shape of Daniel? Daniel even thinking about how to be good, how to solve the writer's block, how to do this, how to do that. Good. Very subtle. This is so simple. I'm showing you. Very subtle how it goes in. Yeah. And the voice is thinking about all the right things, even thinking about everything I said, even thinking about the truth. But by thinking, you're one thought away from what is. Good. And what I would say simply as a technique is just to feel. So feeling the breath, feeling the sensations here. When we feel, we're good. But here's the thing. Sometimes we think it has to be like the psychedelic visions and the big DMT enlightenment experience as well. Yes, or angels and all these things and that. However, and that can happen. Yes, and I'm going to show you today like how we can connect to that side as well. But ultimately, when we feel, this is it. And there's a subtle peace, a subtle joy, a subtle harmony. It's not, you've been here before, but then the voice comes in, oh, this is something else, and I need to do the next thing, or, oh, that's it, I'm here, So I just want you to realize that, feel. Be here, feel. Yeah. And sometimes, because the ego doesn't want to feel, the soul wants to feel. And even all these things, the writer's block, the problem, the childhood stuff coming up with your history, the future, with the business, the ups and downs, or this or that, like an issue with your son or your partner or friends or family or the next round of COVID, whatever's happening, yeah, still external, and that's constantly changing. Yeah, so this writer's block will come up, this resistance. So even you might notice as we're trying to feel, the resistance is coming up. Yeah, or something's pulling your attention away here. Or you're kind of aware and you're like, oh, coming in and then it coming out. Or something might be a bit triggered as we kind of go into this stuff as well. Yeah. But again, just coming to the feeling sense. Yes. And what I would say with the writer's block that comes up, and this can be to any problem that comes up, or a childhood trauma, or this or that, comes up. Yep. So you're there sitting down, trying to do content. Yep. This block. Something's blocking. You're sitting there, and the more you try, the more you commit to it, the more you like go, what's wrong? I'm a dad, I need to solve this problem. And this, not just writer's block, but even deeper procrastination. Yes, there's something blocking. Okay, I can't do it. Okay, I need to do this. Didn't make a cup of tea, do this and that, whatever it is. Yeah. Or even if we come deeper, what's coming up now is maybe there's a fear. Yeah, as well. Like if I start using social media, putting it out as well, what are people going to think of it? That's why that every entrepreneur, when we're starting here, that there's a fear. Yeah. Because it could be, and again, it's like a strategy, could be something as simple of you, a photo with your son. Take a photo of your son. I love being with my son. And do you know what I mean? Working with human design and gene keys has allowed me to understand my son and not get triggered and understand my trigger. Simple. So then there's the next level of like, and I'm this, like I just said, like perfectionist as well. It has to be the expert thing, and it has to be the right image and this, and the copy has to be on fire and do that. But what I would say, very simple, done is better than nothing. And what I would say is starting off, and again, this is a bit of strategy, like baby steps. Yeah. So whether eventually you can trust that intuition as well, but there's nothing wrong with using the mind as a tool, as a technique. So maybe like Monday to Friday, you set a timer, you know what I mean, an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, that, and you just sit there. Yeah. And whatever gets done in that time, perfect. Yeah. And if worst case, like just take a photo of you, like love and life, best day. Sometimes it's the one where you're not trying to sell or this or that, or not trying to sell, but trying to give free value and that, and develop a community in that. It's just like showcasing your life. Yeah. And so understand, like as you're doing this session, there's always the next level of growth. Yeah. Same as me. And so it's just documenting your journey as well. Gary Vaynerchuk tells that as well. Yeah. And that your community in that wants to see your highs, wants to see your lows, wants to see, you might take a photo and got writer's block right now. Can anyone relate? Like just like naming the problem, putting it out there, yeah, will help. But it's those things, but eventually it's like sitting here, trusting the intuition. The block comes up and we hold on to it. As soon as the thought comes in, we believe it. So who told you that you've got writer's block? Yeah. So that's the root. You're coming in. Okay, I'm writing. Oh God, I got writer's block. God, I can't. It's been weeks. It's been months. Oh God, this block again and again. Who told you you had a block? Yeah, good. Well done. Good. Aha. And as we do that, be aware, is there a voice going, ah, aha, that's it. Yeah, so just be aware. Yeah. And it's not about like sometimes one hand, not trying to get rid of that block, or you've got to do something or try harder. Yeah. Or even being like a police officer going, when this voice comes up, going, oh, the voice is up again. Okay, be present, feel the breath. Let's take it away. Yeah, that's just the voice coming in the back door. It's like the angel, the devil on your shoulder, the fearful voice, the positive voice, the inner conflict. Yeah, so you'll notice that you're sitting down, the writer's block, and there's a part of you like, oh, come on, but I like really good. I know this needs to get out to the world and I need to build the community. What do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just paranoid, like, what's wrong with me? Like, God, I can't. And I've been through this. This is sharing through personal experience. God, I'm like, good. I'm sitting down. Like, why can't I do this? I'm so good when clients come and get amazing results for them. But then this, and the other voices, the resistance, and you feel it, and then the emotions, like a bit anxious. I don't know, what's wrong with me? There's an inner fight. Yeah, inner conflict going on. So very normal for entrepreneurs. Yes. And the end of the day, there's no one else to blame. It's 100% responsibility. And I would say the only person stepping in your own way is you. Not you as your God self, but this identity self. Yes. And it's not the enemy, it's brilliant because without the mind, we wouldn't have this experience. We couldn't have this, couldn't have a little son or a partner or like a business and creation from there. But you're still coming from here, Daniel, trying to level up to level 100. When instead of doing that and holding on to it, you can simply just relax and let go. So when you're in here, you're feeling your breath, same as feeling your breath, feeling the sensations, feeling your energy equally. They're going to be up and down. Yep, you're going to have writer's block, and then you're going to have you're going to do a post, and if you get a viral post and your following goes up 10,000 and you get tons of people in and it's really fulfilling, good. Yep. And then next week, maybe you have one of those weeks. So that's always going to be swapping up and down. Don't resist, because resisting the writer's block, you're fighting. Yeah. Don't be attached to writing the perfect post. Yep. That's very simple. Yep. It is more. Okay, it's coming up. All right, good. Resist that inner conflict. Good. And it might even come towards you feeling your breath. It might even come towards you feeling fully. It might even come with something, do you know what I mean? With your little bubba. Do you know what I mean? Or the bubba's mum, or the friends or family or society, this or that. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm teaching you now is not just the writer's block, all your problems, everything. Yeah, this is the root cause of everything. Yeah. So then be aware. Oh, okay. That was the voice that came in, that thought. Where did I pick that up? The writer's block. Where did I pick that belief up that social media isn't good? Yeah. Where did I pick up that being an entrepreneur is hard work? Where did I pick up that building a community is difficult? Where did I pick up making my first $1 million is a big deal? Yeah. Where did I pick up, do you know what I mean? Having a loving relationship with my soulmate's a big deal. Where did I pick up my health in the best shape is a big deal? Okay. And so remember, we've got an energetic field. If I died right now, yeah, no matter what stiffness or that in my body, It would totally go. So the mind holds this energetic blueprint. Amazing. Yeah. And so this has stemmed from our childhood. Our parents told this is good, this is bad. Society, school, maybe at school you're forced to do something you don't like, or you don't get A pluses in school, your parents are going to judge you and whatever it is. So then when you're there, it's got to be like an A plus thing. Otherwise, it's not the parents, otherwise my peers won't like it, or otherwise it's not going to work. What if I'm a failure? Da, da, da. And my parents are going to be not happy. Yeah, which means I never got love. Yeah, so you see, but it can be something slightly different, but this is just what's coming through. Yeah, so take what you resonate, leave what you don't. Yeah. So it's actually when it comes up to relax, let go, and just be, and just sit in the feeling sense. And it's the sweet spot between the intention and even beyond the content. Yeah, it's the community, service, helping the world. Yeah, but as well, when you give, there's an exchange. Yeah, and that comes with you receiving energetically back the financial abundance you deserve. Yeah, the amazing soulmate clients, the amazing community, the amazing business. Yeah, all areas of your life coming back to you. But it comes from giving without expectation of receiving. So just be, not do. Let go, it's already done. Need nothing, attract everything. So now it's the sweet spot. So on one aspect, we can start coming from our mind. Oh, sorry, let me just backtrack to finish that point before. So your mind's an iceberg. 10% is your conscious mind, what you're aware of. 90% is your subconscious mind. And these sankharas, if you've heard about it, yeah, so knots in your energetic field, is this block. Yes? And so it happens like there's a Disney movie that you have the different emotions, and if you react to that memory, that situation with a certain emotion, you store that in your subconscious mind. It's a knot in your energetic field. And that is what comes up. And this is the genius thing, that our thoughts, there's either a fearful thought or a loving thought. Yeah, negative or a positive. Negative, oh my God, I got writer's block. I suck. Am I ever going to do this? And this happened in our childhood and my family, and we had a really tough life, and my parents really had to struggle to make ends meet and to do it and to support me. There was sacrifice, there was things, whatever the story is. Yep. But there's the other side. Yeah. Oh, yes, like I'm spiritual, like fuck, I got an amazing son and I love what I do. I found my soul's calling. I've got this amazing prophecy that I'm do you know what I mean? Meant to be, I can't remember, you said the next Wayne Dwyer, was it? Or something like that, the next celebrity or this or that. Amazing, yeah. Things are just flowing to me. I'm meeting amazing people. Things are going well. Yeah. So, but we resist this. We're attached to always feeling this. Yes. Because life is up and down. Yeah. Yin and yang, birth and death, summer, winter. It's all changing. It's fucking penguins, big birds eating fucking penguins' eggs alive. With the baby still alive. And then there's beautiful rainbows and fluffy clouds and enlightenment. Yeah. But in opposite of enlightenment, there's almost this dark side of the voice, this suffering, which comes from just a simple lost in the illusion that me and you are separate, that we're not God yet. We need to do something. We need to get somewhere. We need to heal a block. We need to do something special. You're not there yet. And you always have that. You keep thinking you have a writer's block, you keep having a writer's block. So it stems from coming, and if you follow the thought, and this is the thing, these thoughts are happening for you. Actually, this illusion, the suffering is happening for you. This is the greatest blessing, because it is leading you to have this session, ask this question, which is, yep, the content, but there's a deeper thing, yes, behind everything. Ultimately, it's leading us back to our God self. Ultimately, why do we do everything? We want to feel love. We want to feel peace. We want to feel happiness. We want to be of service. We want to help. But the business won't give that to you. It will elements, but it's still impermanent. Even your son, even the soulmate relationship, even everything out here, you could manifest everything. Yes, like Jim Carrey says, I could give you everything you wanted to realize, all your happiness and fulfillment doesn't come from that. That it's an inside journey. And ultimately, everything out there, the so-called challenges, the problems, the writer's block, whatever it is, because there will be a next thing after the writer's block. Yes? It's all, if you follow the thoughts, if you follow that, there's like an energetic connection to a sensation, to an emotion. Yes? And the negative, not negative, it's no right or wrong, but just to make it easy for the mind, negative comes to an emotion in there. Yeah? The positive comes to a positive emotion. This negative emotion we resist. This positive emotion we're attached to it. Both cause suffering. So, and this, I just want to explain this because it's the first session together. It's very important because I can say to you, it's as simple as feeling. Yeah, that the mind needs to understand it, that you just dismiss it. Like, okay, feel, I get it. The mind's like, yep, I get it. But can you? Every moment. I'm not 100% perfect. Yes. But even though sometimes my mind comes up with an elaborate way, like, oh no, it's something else, and this and that. And there's different other things, but I'll say this is the foundation of just feeling with love as this awareness. And what will happen eventually, not only will you heal your sankharas, you'll stop the wheel of karma, which is still the game of life here, but you can awaken to God right now. You're already perfect. You're already complete as you are. The writer's block is just in there. And just by feeling, sometimes that can take you into these emotions you've been avoiding. Yeah, that it's deeper than just the surface level writer's block. Yeah, something from childhood. It can be from ancestors, parallel lives, many different things. Feel. But eventually, what will happen, my friend? But not using it as a technique to get there. What will happen? If I sit there, that a space will open up and you're just left with the awareness. Same as like my gene keys, 61, the holy of holies. The mind always wants to know why. Why have I got this writer's block? What's the solution? How do I solve it? Why is happening this? Why is this? Why? Yeah. And this is the two-prong approach. Yes, we'll give you the techniques that we have and this and that. So ways of doing it. It's very simple. take out the perfectionism, just do something, build it up, come from your intuition. If you've really got a writer's block, maybe take a shower, do some jumping jacks, go for a walk, make sure you're healthy, like diet, go for exercise. It's simple. Procrastination, it's simple. You just take action. You're God. You just do it. You know what I mean? Or you just be it. Yeah. But it's beyond, the mind says that's the problem, but really the issue is you're lost in the identity to everything. Yeah. And when you're in that feeling and you sit there consistently and you truly enjoy the highs and you enjoy the challenges, yeah, and enjoy the highs, enjoy it, just don't be attached to it, it will change. Enjoy the challenge. And when the writer's block comes up, fantastic, fuck yeah, good. Can I sit with it? Can I feel this? Fuck yeah, thank you so much. Oh, how good is this? Yeah, can I feel it? And without even trying to get rid of it or that, can I just feel it? I think just feel it, just relax, let go. And if a resistance comes to feeling it, okay, am I trying too hard? Am I coming from the mind? Okay, can I just feel it? So, and maybe it brings you into things. Maybe tears come up, maybe things come up. Yeah. But eventually, you'll come into that awareness. Yes. And you will be there. Cool. So, can you go over a little bit over, or you got somewhere to go?
Yep, I'm okay.
Perfect. Any questions so far?
Nope, it makes sense.
Perfect. Good. All right. So now they're telling me to teach you how you can connect to them yourself as well. And of course, any questions, let me know. It'll come. But this is what they're sharing with you. That like, this is it. Ultimately, behind everything, this is it. And they want to say like they're so proud of you. They love you so much. They're always here for you, and they want to help you. They want to connect you. Yes, and they're saying you're doing so well. Yes, to just trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to treat it like play, like being like a little child, like a little kid. And your son's a perfect example. Yes, and to really just sit. It really is that simple to just feel, to just be. You're already there, Danny. You're already there. There's still maybe some element, you're still looking external. Yes, but with your clients, brilliant. Yes, and it's very normal. And again, Sam coming back in, but like, I'm the same. I'm in the same human journey. Even this week, I had tears, stuff came up. Do you know what I mean? And that's perfect. But enjoy that as well. Cool? All right. We go 15 minutes over. That's all right. So an hour 15. So 25 more minutes. That's all right. All right. So have you done mantras before, much before, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you feel comfortable speaking them out loud?
The mantras that I've done, for example.
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
Have you done like Om Namah Shivaya?
Yeah, I went through a period a few years ago. Yeah, I like that one.
All right. So close your eyes. We're going to do a meditation. So we're going to do 108 of the mantras, and I'm going to teach you to connect into this place. This is the solution. They're saying this is the solution to your writer's block. Sitting here and just, rather than doing, relax, let go of doing and allowing. Maybe So sometimes for me, the mind's like, I gotta do. Even me, because I'm like, when I first woke up, like, okay, well, I gotta finish the clinic, and then I've got to do the Google AdWords, and then okay, I've got a meeting with my assistant. Fuck, I haven't finished the copy for the new website. Got to do that, and then fuck, or should I go to the bank? The other thing is that, or okay, and I've got a few videos, and I've got to do the podcast. Like, so my mind at the moment feels a little bit behind. Yeah, cool. But that's again, I know just the voice, and it's very addictive and subtle. So I know I'm just present. And sometimes, Daniel, I want you to know it's like intuitive joy, like just playing. Sometimes it's like, all right, just playing with your son. Just like it doesn't have to be difficult or hard or do hustle, structure, discipline. That will actually, if you struggle, but where you are tapping into your energy, I think you're ready for this next stage. That it's more being, coming from love, coming from joy. And they're saying, like, find your own way, throw out the rule book, create your own magic, what works for you. Yeah, if you want to use social media, perfect. If you don't want to use it, perfect as well. Yeah, there's many different ways. Yeah, but like, trust yourself. What feels right? Maybe if you truly come into your feeling, it's just being silent. Maybe it's not posting, but just be very aware the voice can come in and kind of, so it's a balance. And I say with that, like the mind and that, it's like I kind of have a little thing I've come up with the mind and my higher self, as in, okay, I try and do 4 lives a week. Do you know what I mean? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I try and write a post, but I've got my assistant who a lot of the posts just happen automatically. And you can set up that automation. That a lot of my posts, you see the little videos, are just my old videos like this. We just cut it up and just put it into post. Do you know what I mean? Or repurposing old content. Yeah. Or you could just other content in that. So sometimes when you don't feel like it, yeah, maybe you need to go inwards. Maybe your soul's calling you to play and this and that. And what I'd say, it's like, it's not so much the content. Yes, it is. That's like an external thing, but it's the inner belief that like $1 million is just a dot, no big deal. Yeah. The community is already there. Do you know what I mean? Everything is already done. And just visualizing, just believing it, it's already done and coming from this point. But I would say for you, it's like the inner energy, I would say that's it. And then taking action from here. Yeah. And some days you don't feel like it and you just need to get it done. Yeah. It's a balance, but you know. Yeah. And what I'm telling you, it's not rocket science. Yeah. It's actually not that difficult. Yeah. But what's difficult is the mind coming in, the resistance, the inner conflict, the resistance, the two halves of you seem to be fighting. That's the procrastination. That's the self-sabotage. That's the writer's block at the core. Cool. All right. So closing your eyes. And so I want you to focus on the triangular area of your nose and upper lip. And I just want you to simply feel the breath coming in and out. And notice the voice either side. So this, I identify with the awareness watching and feeling the breath. And it's not about being 100% perfect. You want to feel each breath coming in and out. And you accept the breath as it is. If it's fast, it's fast. If it's slow, it is slow. Going in the left nostril, it's going in the left nostril, in the right nostril, going in the right nostril. And you focus on feeling this. The voice either side will try and distract you. Go in the past, go in the future. To judge this, or to try and think about saving the world. Just feel the breath. That's simple. And if the resistance comes up, this pull, almost this addictiveness, or this like, it's really important we think about this. It's so important. Do you know what I mean? Again, the Holy of Holies, the mind why. It's like this pull, and we're giving so much energy to this. God doesn't want to make it hard for you to be God. It is, but this is what I'm saying. It is difficult. It can be a bit challenging at first. Yeah. So often it's like being in this energy. That's why I tend to work with people 6 to 12 months. It's just being in this energy, being in this frequency, catching you when you go back, because it's hard to tell sometimes yourself. So feeling the breath in and out. Really good. So now coming into your inner breath. So notice when you breathe in, your whole body expands. When you breathe out, your whole body contracts. What I want you to do, rather than, I just want you to feel the breath. I'm not saying feel the breath at your nose. I'm not saying feel the breath at your toes, or feel the breath at your lungs, or even feel the breath in your whole body. I want you now to relax and to let go and be like water. Rather than doing to feel the breath, I want you to relax and let go and be like water, and allow the water to go down the natural terrain of the mountain. So I want you to relax and let go, and to allow your awareness to feel the breath wherever it may go. It's more like you're stuck in a rip and the writer's block, you've been swimming against it. How do I solve the writer's block? How do I solve it? How do I build the community? How do I do this? I want you to like relax and let go, and to let the rip pull you out. I want you to feel and to allow the awareness to surrender to the awareness wherever it may feel. So it may feel the whole body. It may go into your heart. It may go into a little atom. It may go into an electron. If the resistance comes up, the voice or whatever, and it can seem a little bit scary at first, and the ego won't like it. There sometimes can be a bit of agitation as well. And sometimes we go into something that we've been resisting our whole life. If that happens, remember, feel it. Sometimes it can seem like a big dark cloud, but that is God too. God created the identity. God created everything. Everything is God. But by you feeling that, it's almost like gene keys. You're feeling the shadow. And through the shadow, you unlock the gift. And then you unlock the city. So your writer's block is your greatest blessing, but you've been running away from it. Not your fault, because we're still evolving as a spiritual community. Still maybe some misinformation, didn't know any better. And it's easier said than done, not even I'm perfect. So I want you to relax and let go. And now feeling the breath, but I want you to feel the energy. So you can allow the awareness to either go between the breath and the energy. But this is your foundation, or you can feel them at the same time. This makes sense, Daniel? You can feel it? Good. Much resistance coming up or stuff from the mind, or it's all right?
It's all right.
Good, good, good. And how are you feeling, or where is it taking you into the body? However much you feel comfortable sharing.
Yeah, my chest area.
Good, good, good. And so feel it. This is the foundation. It won't feel like much initially. It might actually feel a bit uncomfortable initially. The mind will be a bit like, this is it. Maybe a bit disappointed. But I want you to again feel that. Just keep feeling and feeling with love. And start identifying with that awareness of the awareness. And just surrender to it. So now as you open your eyes for a bit, 100% of your focus isn't on me, isn't on your room, the plants, the appearance that me and you are separate, that we are separate from these objects. Yes? Because that, your 100% focus is internally, feeling your breath, feeling your sensations. Yes? And you're in a safe place, mate, and your guides want you to know, whatever comes up from him, accept it, embrace it. Sometimes our stuff can come up. If tears, emotions come up, it's fine. Sitting here. If you kind of notice that this can still be going on, that you're here. Yeah, but it's kind of like external almost. But eventually this will quieten. And there's a oneness. But I can come back into the shape and look through my eyes. This is how you know you've come back into the identity. You're looking through your eyes. And you will notice it. You will start suffering. And that's, again, that's fine. perfect motivation. Even me, I had tears and this and that this week. A few challenges have come up, and that was good because I realized, even me, certain things in my business and life, I was still getting lost into my identity. Even some things with my relationship, the next level layer of the onion, I was getting lost in my identity. I was taking things personal. This happening to me. And so I suffered at the beginning of this week. Do you know what I mean? Even I got like conned by someone, and like these things happen. And it's very easy for the mind to go, and this and a fucking another thing and da da da. But then I was going through my eyes. So I just sat in meditation, come back here, and I'm the most present I've ever been. But what motivated me to be here is I got lost in it. I suffered, and I came here. So if you can view that suffering, the challenging, the suffering is optional, the same, and sit here. Cool, makes sense? You're starting to get what I'm saying? Good. Very simple. And the mind will come up with every single excuse in the book not to be here. Okay? Good. All right, so closing your eyes again. So they're saying we might leave the mantras for another time. Just wary of time. But that's very important. They're very proud of you. That's it. That's it. You're here. You're God. You're enlightened. Okay. It won't. Sometimes it doesn't feel like much initially. Stay here consistently. And not looking for something. Not looking for the DMT, enlightenment, infinite love, psychedelic visions. That's there. But it's being lost in the illusion of the identity of separate to other objects, which is blocking you from experiencing it. But I would say it's just, this is it, your feeling sense, the present moment. So now I want you to notice your inner breath. And just notice where it's pushing back the furthest. It might be the back of your heart, it might be the back of your neck, it might be your lower back, it might be the bottom of your pelvis. Just feel where it's pushing back the furthest. And I want you to feel that place and feel a golden lotus flower facing backwards, opening up, creating a portal behind you to your higher self. This loving awareness behind you. And just feel it. You can visualize it, but then focus on feeling. And I want you to invite this loving energy to come into your body. Just filling up every cell of your being. Again, just trust your intention, Daniel. It is happening. The more you practice this, the more you'll feel it. Just feel this infinite loving energy coming in, filling up every cell of your body, trusting the intention. And now feeling the bottom of your feet. And visualizing and feeling energetic roots coming out the bottom of your feet, going through your apartment, all the floors of the apartment, until you reach the earth, and then just going in through planet Earth, the whole entire planet Earth, to every single cell of planet Earth. Connecting into the Earth's core, and I want you to connect into this golden, infinite loving energy of planet Earth, of Mother Earth, the Divine Mother. So I want you to visualize this golden, infinite loving energy, and I want you to connect to it. And now I want you to invite this energy to come up. So through the energetic roots, this golden, infinite loving energy coming up through the tips of your toes, into your feet, into every cell, up your lower limbs, up your knees, up your thighs, up your hips, up your pelvis, opening your base chakra, coming up further still, this golden, infinite loving energy up your pelvis, opening up your womb, mind chakra in the center of your pelvis, coming up further still, this golden, infinite loving energy coming into your navel chakra, your iliopsoas, opening that up, visualizing and feeling this golden, infinite loving energy coming up further still, opening up your solar plexus chakra, coming up further still, opening up your heart chakra in your heart, your upper back, coming in your shoulders, down your arms, your hands, your fingertips, coming up your neck, opening up your neck chakra, your throat chakra, coming up further still, filling up your entire head, every cell with this golden, infinite loving energy, opening up your third eye chakra between your eyes, coming up further still, your pineal gland, coming up to your crown chakra on the top of your head, and just visualize and feeling a golden lotus flower, opening it up. And I want you to invite that golden, infinite loving energy to shoot out the top of your head, this beam of light at the speed of light, coming out your head, opening up your soul star chakra above and shooting up at the speed of light through the roof, through the sky, through the atmosphere of Mother Earth, through the galaxy, through the entire universe, all dimensions, that all there is, until you connect to the heavens above, source consciousness, this white, expansive, infinite light. And I just want you to ask God, does it love you? The more you ask, the more you shall receive. And now inviting this energy to come back through all this beam of white, divine, infinite light, to come from the heavens down through all dimensions of all there is, through this universe, back into the galaxy, through the atmosphere of Mother Earth, through the sky, back into the roof, and filling up every cell of your being with this divine, infinite, loving light. It's through every cell, coming into the earth like this waterfall of white, loving light. And anything that is no longer serving you, just allowing it to take it and to dissolve it and to allow the earth to transmute it into a place of love and light. And I just want you to open portals on the bottom of your feet and your base chakra and just invite any energy that's no longer serving you to come out. And I want you to let everything go, my friend. I want you to let go of your identity, of your name, of all your memories, of any even dreams, aspirations, goals in the future. Even let go of all your loved ones, all the people that have triggered you. Don't worry, they'll still be there. Let go of your mind, your body, sensations, your thoughts, of life itself, of the planet itself, of the life itself. Just let it all go. Just allow this waterfall of love and light to take it away. And what is left, my friend? I'm going to ask you some questions. And just intuitively, not thinking, give me a yes or no answer. Is it a voice or is it silent?
Silent.
Does it have a shape or is it shapeless?
Yeah, shapeless.
Was it born? Does it die?
No.
Does it have a beginning or an end?
No.
Does it want anything? Does it need anything?
No.
Anything you achieve in life or you get, will it give it anything to it? Will it make it more complete?
No.
Can anything take away from it?
No.
This is the true you. It's very subtle. This is who you truly are. It's oneness. It's space. It's emptiness. It's awareness. This is peace. This is what you seek. And you can return here at any time. Sitting here, there is no writer's block. There is no problem. Can you now see that the writer's block, the problem, is just because you forgot who you truly were? And that's perfect because that's the game of life. God created fear so we could experience love. God created the identity so then we could experience our oneness. You see how you've been looking for the answer out there, even through meditation or a spiritual practice, or a coach or someone else. It's been inside you this whole time. We didn't have to go anywhere. You didn't have to achieve anything. We didn't have to do 108 mantras to get here. So now I want you to come into your heart, the center of your chest. So just notice there's a portal in the front and you're just coming into your heart. And just repeat internally, I am in the presence of love. I am in the presence of healing. I am in the presence of service. I invite grace in. I connect to my soul. I connect to my higher self. I connect to my soul, family, and spiritual guides. I connect to my God self from a place of love and light. I want you to invite in Archangel Michael to come in. I'm just repeating internally, I wish for Archangel Michael to clear away any entities, any hooks, any drains, anything that may be blocking me from my divine plan and purpose here on planet Earth. I want you to invite in Saint Germain and the purple flames, this beautiful violet loving flame surrounding your whole body, internally, externally. And just invite Saint Germain the Purple Flame, Ascended Master, to burn away any soul contracts that may not be serving you anymore in all areas of your life. Just feel them burn away, anything that's no longer serving you. And any karmic relationships you may have still with your parents, with anyone in your life. Just feel them burn away with your son, with your son's mother, with friends, with family, with life itself. Just feel them burn away. Saint Germain just wants to let you know that he's always here for you. You can even do mantras, I am the violet fire, and just to work with him, just to invite him in, to trust your intention, and just to burn away anything that's no longer serving you. Just to invite in Thoth, who just says, like, to start questioning where these thoughts, where these beliefs are coming from. And realize you are not this. So invite in the light of Elohim to help clear, to help assist clearing any energy that's no longer serving you to a place of evolution and dissolution. So just doing a clearing of your energetic field that no longer serves you. Just coming into your heart and just inviting any being coming from a place of love and light, love and light, love and light only. And just to trust your intention. Be aware of the voice that comes in. You can even invite the energy, and just if you feel the energy of the ego, the identity, you can just invite it to go to the back of your mind, that it's no longer needed at this time. Just invite any being you wish to communicate to invite it into the center of your heart, and just visualizing from your heart the meter in front and behind, and this ball of love and light around you, protecting you in a safe place. So only beings from a place of love and light may enter. And some people will hear voices. So it's discerning that. They'll be very love and light. And you can always ask them 3 times. Are you serving the love and light only? Are you serving the love and light only? Are you serving the love and light only? If you ask the thing 3 times, they can't lie. You sitting in your heart, your feeling sense. Some people, you will just feel something. And some people, you'll feel visions. You can see something. Or you can be a combination. But again, it's just practice and just intention and trusting. And being aware when the ego comes in, which that looks like, is this happening? The doubt, the judgment, I can't do it, the frustration. So if that happens, just again, feel the identity. To me, it kind of feels like this almost shadow. I just but make friends with it. It's God too. Everything is God, everything is loving light. And just invite it. Ego, I love you. You're not needed right now. Just feel it go to the back. And look, and sometimes it might just be silence. Maybe they're showing you that's what you need. But they're always communicating to you. They're always here to help you. But you need to use your free will. Just ask for assistance, ask for guidance, and just to trust. Sometimes things don't seem to go according to plan or don't seem to be happening for you from the perspective of the mind. But it is. It's not just Isis. It says it's not just dancing in love and light. It's dancing in the shadow as well. And the challenges, that's where the gold is. That's where your growth is. It's like the spiritual gym of life. Start enjoying the challenges. When the writer's block comes up, enjoy it. And be patient. It's beautiful what you're creating. You're on your soul's purpose and mission. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's not even so much, it's important what you create, but it's who you become along the way. That's what you can still take with you. So trust, keep faith. I can't see God's plan, but I completely trust and surrender. Good. So when you're ready, thanking your guides, thanking your higher self, your soul, thanking God, coming back into your body, grounding yourself, which is simply feeling connected to the earth, feeling your breath, feeling the sensations. And when you open your eyes, 100% focus isn't the external looking through your eyes, it's feeling. This energetic reality is real. So, is real. So believe in this. Your business is already done. The community is already done. You're already perfect. You're already God. You're already there. Remember, you're more than just Daniel trying to get there. You're already there. And the beautiful thing, now you can live life as Daniel and you're free. However, remember, like I said, this is good, easier said than done to stay here. And this is the journey, this is the excitement. Yeah. So this is why I normally work with people 6 to 12 months, is like to hold that vibration and be aware things are going to come in. Sometimes the mind can have a bit of a tantrum. Body can have a bit of a tantrum. It's like the final fight. Yeah, but enjoy it. Sit with it. Be present. Cool. How'd you go?
Good. Yes.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah. So just sit with it. Yeah. And I noticed when we first started some things coming up as well. Like sit with it. Yeah. But let me know if there's any questions, things come up. Always here to serve and assist. But it's a lifelong journey.
Mhm.
If anything, you can get it. Just feel. Are you feeling? Yeah, the writer's block, whatever problem comes up, you're lost in the identity. Can I just feel? Can I feel this writer's block? Can I feel the thoughts? Can I feel the sensations? Can I feel the emotions? Because then you're on this invisible energetic field. That's simple. Don't let it fool you. Yeah. Cool.
Yes. Thank you.
Perfect, mate. Absolute pleasure, mate. So really well done. So thanks for that. And keep practicing that. Yeah. Whatever, when you wake up, just do the routine, whatever routine you may do. Yeah. Just sit, feel, connect. So like just connect your guides, do the energetic roots, come up, come back down. But they're saying, like, be patient. Like it takes time. Yeah. Some people have a natural connection. I'm one, I had to like develop it. And I'm still like every day, every moment. It's that continual infinite expansion. Yeah. But as well, from that silence, you got to experience it. Yes. Very subtle at first, but you're there. There's no problems there. Pleasure, mate. All right, mate. And looking forward to the session as well with the gene keys and human design as well. But thank you so much for this as well. And I'll see you next week as well, mate.
Sounds great. Look forward to that, Sam. Thank you.
Legend. See you, mate.
Yes. See you next week.